1st of August is today, 2026. Happy New Month. All right. Pay attention to this video. Just listen. We want to talk about the end of democracy. I made a video some time ago talking about how democracy is going to end, not in Nigeria, but at the global stage. And a lot of people did not understand the message I was trying to pass. So take a listen to this video. I'll be right back to explain to you that democracy is going to end.
What we as Muslims want to implement here in the United States, we believe the Constitution should be replaced by the Quran.
First move that I will do, I will abolish the Constitution and I will establish the only logical and rational Constitution, which is the Quran and the Sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
When it comes to spreading Islam on a state level, on a societal level, that method prescribed is jihad.
All right. Now, when you listen to what these people are saying, it's not just a normal words that they are just talking. No, they mean what they are saying. And I've seen so many people, and I also have friends who have this same ideology, who are always talking about this. So it is not about individual. It is about the ideology and what they want. Now, you see, democracy is the weakest form of government, the weakest among all. Democracy is the weakest. And democracy is not supposed to be for everybody. But democracy is also good. But democracy is good until democracy will now enthrone people who do not believe in democracy. You understand? Democracy is going to enthrone people who do not believe in democracy. And those people are still going to use democratic process to end that democracy. And they will remain there and introduce other certain laws just like the way they are saying. Now, I want people to really understand what I'm saying. This thing is not going to happen fast, but it's happening gradually. Right? Because in democracy, we talk about numbers like the majority win the vote, the majority win the decision, the majority win the opinion, majority. That is what people hear about democracy. And if I may ask you, what will happen when the majority of the community becomes a criminal? Or what will happen when the majority of the community, maybe they would now become rapists? They are going to legalize it, right? Is that democracy? Well, that is democracy. But democracy is going to enthrone evil. And that evil will abolish democracy and it will be autocratic. They will introduce a certain form of dogma that you can't question. Here, once you hear from them, you obey. It will become a dogma. It will become autocratic. It will become dictatorship. Like they will be dictating for you how to live, how to eat, how to go to the toilet, how to do everything. And it is coming. It will come to pass in this life. Why? Because a lot of people are not paying attention to details. A lot of people are not paying attention to agendas. A lot of people are not paying attention to what is going on. Wake up, you eat, you go to work, you come back. You look for money. They give you money, you campaign, the election comes. You don't even think about agenda. You see, there is one of the things, okay, I learned from Dr. Miles Morrell. He used to say, and I quote, before you make any decision, think about the consequences of that decision. Yeah, I think that principle has been something that I put at the front of every decision I'm making, everything I'm doing. Think about the consequences of your actions before you carry out the action. Because today now, you see, everybody is just talking, let us build Nigeria, let us do this, let us do that, let us do this. Nobody is even talking about the consequences of remaining in one Nigeria with people with diverse culture, diverse opinion, different school of thought, different set of people. And you want to build a nation where these people do not believe in one law. I spoke to so many people. I have so many friends who are Muslims. They don't put Nigerian constitution at first. Yeah. Nigerian constitution comes after Quran. Do you get it? So anything Quran says, even though it's repugnant to Nigerian constitution, they will do that first. You understand? So when you come to reason that, you can't blame them. Okay? I'm not blaming them. But you see, history has demonstrated that different people, pack them together in one country, always produces anarchy, if I may say so. It will produce a state of lawlessness because what you believe, I don't believe. What you believe, I don't believe. Before you know, one will kill one and say, no, I killed the person because the person violated my own law. Like what happened to Deborah. And nobody tried the people that killed her. The people that killed her, they are not in prison. Why? Because some people feel that, oh, Deborah violated our law. Not Nigerian constitution. So I am telling you people that, see, this is going to go in a long way, destroying the whole world. Because people try to believe that all human beings are one. No. Okay? Nature has separated everyone. And that is the essence why you have different communities. You have different places. People are different. And you cannot join people who are different. You join them as one and you believe that it's going to work. It's not going to work. So the consequences of one Nigeria, the consequences of fighting to make Nigeria one is very expensive. And we are going to pay then. Like people are going to pay with their blood. People have been paying with their blood right from time. Right from the time Nigeria was amalgamated to today, people have been paying with their blood. Every day, people are being killed. If you come in Plateau, Fulani people will say, no, we must have a place here to call our own. The Plateau people are not agreeing, so we must carry out ethnic cleansing. We must kill them. They must accept us. If that place is not their country, if Plateau State, Benue State, this territory have their own territorial integrity as a country, that thing will not happen. It is happening because there are people who are supporting them, who are still in government. So many people in Nigerian government, in Aso Rock, they don't believe in Nigerian constitution. No. They were sworn into Nigerian constitution, but they don't believe in that constitution because they don't work towards that constitution. And back to the issue of how democracy is going to end. Democracy is going to end, and it will end so fast. From now to the next 50 years, democracy will be remaining in few countries. The only countries that are going to survive the kind of attack that is coming from these people are countries like China. Okay, countries like China, because countries like China is more or less, dictating for their people. I'm not supporting that kind of leadership for now. Countries like North Korea, there are some countries that are going to survive it. Okay, there are some countries that are going to, countries that don't give room. Some what is it called? Some democratic countries like Poland will still accept it because Poland are not giving shit. They are not giving anybody breathing space to come into their country to try to change their cultures and values, and it doesn't have a place. And that is why I'm telling people that democracy is going to end, and it's going to end fast. It is going to end fast. People are not looking into this. Democracy is going to end very, very fast. And here we are. People are thinking that the collapse of institutions in Africa is because of bad politicians. No, it is because of democracy. Because democracy is always enthroning people who do not want the system that produced them. Democracy will introduce people who don't want Western education, Western values, but democracy will bring the person. Then the person will wake up and say, we don't want this law again. We want Sharia law, or we want Quran, or we want this, we want that. That is what is going on. The earlier we realize this, the better. The only solution, I think, is people's-oriented government, which people have used for over 2,000 years, and it works. Democracy is a new form of government. Yeah, it's a new form of government. The earth existed for long. You understand? If someone is a monarch and the person is ruling his territory, I think it's even better. Kingdom is better than democracy. Democracy seems to be good in everyone's eye, right? We all can elect leader, but don't forget that the process they are calling democracy is no longer democracy, especially in Africa, because your vote does not count. Your vote does not count. And those people that are making your votes not to count, if you look back, they were put into position by simple votes. Yeah, people voted for them, but they came to power. They started rigging. I hope you understand what I'm saying. So democracy is going to enthrone evil, and that evil may seem to reign long. Let me know what you think.
This is wonder channel. Yes, so not only see to what Marcel. So my opinion concerning these things. You understand? Nigeria don't feel work. You understand? Nigeria don't feel work. You understand? As we can't work as one. No, unless they divide this country. Nigeria don't feel work because we as we know they practice the same ideology. We don't get the same ideology. You understand? You understand? So without that one, I want to work. You understand? We say we are Democrats, but how the democracy? How we take the practice now? You understand? The democracy we will practice now. As they useful, as they work for Nigeria. You understand? They work. So that is my own. So just drop your thoughts on the comment section. One of you boy.